Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
We're gonna do. My mom's gonna do a manicure for me, and my mom took off my nail polish that we already did the cream challenge. That's what's We're gonna start by doing it. Let's go.
Thank you, Farah. Back as my amazing client is Farah, and we are going to show you a manicure procedure at home. Please remember that this is not similar to the manicure procedure at school, but you do the best you can with what you have. Okay, so I like to put all of my products and tools in order of my manicure steps. Your step-by-step procedure is on your Google Classroom. Step 1, you wash your hands, you wash your client's hands. You do your setup. First, you sanitize your whole station and get all clean tools and implements. Today, for my tools and implements, I have 2 towels. As you can see, they're my hairstyling towels, but we're going to use them today. I have a make-do cushion for Farah's arms, and I also have a other towel because when I take her hands out of the water bowl, I will have to dry those off. This will be one hand today. I am going to try to be quick because I think I only have 15 minutes on this recording. Okay, so step 1, we have washed the client's hands, washed our hands, and set up our nice, clean, sanitized area. Tools and implements, hand sanitizer if needed, nail polish remover, cotton pads, nail file only for my client's nails. It has been sanitized. I don't have the same cuticle pusher as I do at the salon, so I have used this to make do for my cuticle pusher. I just have Q-tips handy because I am going to use a bit of coconut oil for my cuticle massage. And then I have a base coat, which is OPI Infinite Shine 1, my polish, which is Morgan Taylor, and my OPI top coat, Shine 3. I really like those products for at home. I have cream for the hand and arm massage, which is part of the manicure service, but I'm not going to show that in this video today. But if you want to look at the hand and arm massage video, please incorporate that into your manicure service. And that's the step-by-step. I may do a quick one if I have enough time. Okay, let's get to it. Step 1, you are going to consult with your client. How are you today, Farah?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Do you have any allergies? Do you have any sensitivities? Okay. First thing, I want to inspect the hands and nails. Are there any hangnails? Are there any little cuts around the nail? Her nails look great. Another thing when we were talking about nail shapes, if you look at the bottom of the cuticle, that's a good way to determine what the nail shape could be. Usually you can ask your client's preference on nail shape. What nail shape would you like, Farah? Sometimes they may not know the nail shape, so as the esthetician, that is your responsibility to say, I would recommend your cuticle is a little more of a squoval, which is a square oval, so I would recommend a squoval nail shape. Please view the nail shape video that I posted on Google Classroom. It shows you how to file each nail shape. My client does not have much of a free edge, which is the nail that extends past the skin. So there is not much filing I'm going to need to do. More filing for cleanup purposes. Okay, so I've inspected the nail. I'm going to go with a squoval nail shape, and we've picked out the color. If your client has nail polish on, that's going to be your first step, is to remove the nail polish. When you're using nail polish remover, I just want to make sure to tell you it's nice to saturate your cotton pad. hold it on the nail for a few seconds and then wipe off. I find that a lot of people will just put the nail polish remover on and start wiping. It's nice to saturate the nail first. So you could take off any nail polish if necessary. In manicure services, most estheticians will start with the pinky finger and move their way to the thumb. Okay, so I'm going to go in and start filing my client's nails. Now, with filing such small nails like this, I'm going to start from one side and gently glide, just cleaning and evening up my client's nail shape. Holding my file with control, so I've got the thumb on one side and then my other fingers on the other side. It helps with control instead of holding way at the end, and then it creates more of a wobbly tension. Okay, so my client has been doing a great job trimming her own nails. She likes to do that on her own. So it's just a nice smooth glide. And I am holding her hand and nail secure, so her hand's not wobbling around. So now I have filed. Next step is you apply a product called cuticle remover. I don't have a cuticle remover here, but it's a bit of a gel. So you would dab it on each cuticle and you would massage it into the hand. Now, pretending that that cuticle remover has been massaged into the cuticle, I'm going to place my client's hand in a nice warm soapy bowl of water. And I'm going to proceed to the next hand doing the same thing, removing polish on a clean hand, filing each nail, and applying cuticle remover. Now I'm going to get my towel ready, and I'm going to take my client's hand out of the bowl, pretending that I just worked on this hand. I'm going to lay the towel over top of the client's hand and dry it off real nice. Okay, and how's your service going so far? Good. Is there anything that you're unsure of or I can do differently?
I like the water.
Okay, good. So at the salon, but I don't have at home, a cuticle moisturizer. So I'm just going to use my Q-tip because you never want to put your hands in any products. And I'm going to apply coconut oil instead of a cuticle moisturizer. Cuticle remover helps to dissolve your cuticle, bringing it back a bit to open up your nail. And then cuticle moisturizer restores that moisture to your cuticle. So you're doing little tiny circular movements. And like I said in the hand and arm massage, also known as an effleurage movement. And that's bringing moisture back to that nice cuticle. Now, actually, I totally missed a step. You take the hand out, you dry it, and then you push back the cuticle, then you add the cuticle oil. Whoops-a-daisy. So I am going to hold the finger secure in between my two hands here. It's whatever preference, but as long as you have a nice grip on that hand, and I am going to gently use my cuticle pusher and use small movements and push back that cuticle. Okay, so do that with each finger and then ignore me. I will go again and apply my cuticle moisturizer because that step is now supposed to happen. So doing your cuticle moisturizer, bringing back your moisture to your cuticles after you've pushed them back. So now you have a nice open cuticle area. Next step is your hand and arm massage, which I did show in the video before that, but you've got your relaxer movement, your joint movement, your circular movement on the wrist, effleurage on the palm, and your circular movements on the fingers, then proceeding to your arm massage. Please view that video for more instructions or your handouts. Now I am going to take nail polish remover on a cotton pad, and I'm going to take any moisture off of my client's fingernail. So it could be the cuticle oil that you just applied, because now your hands and fingernails are ready for your nail polish application. Nail polish application. You're always doing 3 strokes. Your base coat helps to adhere your nail and make it nice and smooth, and basically fills in your nail before applying your polish. So always holding your polish and starting at the pinky. I hope you can see. I'm going to do it without holding for a minute. You always dab in the middle, slide up once. If you have too much polish, you want to always use a thin amount of polish on your brush. And then from the middle section, you go 1 swipe to the left, 1 swipe to the right. So your polish is always 3 strokes, starting at the middle, dab, slide, 1 swipe to the left, 1 swipe to the right. So you're always doing 3 strokes, not too much polish on your brush. And your base coat, you only need 1 coat. And then your polish, you need 2 coats or more if necessary. And your top coat, you only need 1 coat. Always have a Q-tip handy and your nail polish remover handy if you need to clean up your sides. Leave that for a few seconds. Please make sure that you have all of your products put on a counter or a surface that won't damage anything, because I've damaged a lot of tables with nail polish remover. Okay, so now I'm getting into my color. So I'm cleaning up my brush so that it's nice and clean, because you never would want overlapping polish dripping. And again, I start at my pinky, and I like to put my pinky finger on the table for security. Dab and swipe, dab and swipe, dab and swipe. And then the next finger, starting at the middle. You never want to get right to the cuticle. You always want to leave yourself a little bit of space away from the cuticle. And next one, I'm going to turn my brush over. I can tell my brush is getting dry, so I will reapply and swipe.
Mommy, can I go on outside and play when you're done?
Yes, you have been such a great model. Okay, so I got a bit on the side there. I'm going to just quickly clean that up.
And there's some on the pinky one.
Thank you. If you find it's not going onto your free edge that well, you can always, I like to do a little bit of a kind of swipe across at the top there. It just helps to adhere the polish. I know that you probably can't see this very well, so please view. There we go. I do want to try and give you some sort of a close-up. Can I see your nail, Farah? So if you take it, you always secure your pinky and you dab, swipe your middle section, swipe your left section, swipe your right section. So you should only have to do 3 strokes. In a manicure service, I would do 2 coats of that. I'm just trying to do this pretty quickly. Now I'm going to go into my top coat. And again, at the pinky, middle swipe up, left swipe up, right swipe up. Please view all the different nail shapes that I have posted. For filing. Now, a lot of people nowadays have artificial nails. But if you have a shellac on your nails, you can still use nail polish. It is safe to do. And then you would proceed to the next hand. Clean up any areas, but if you can put your hand up close for me, Farah. And there's Farah's pretty nails. I hope that this was helpful. It wasn't as accessible as it would be in the salon classroom, but it'll do. Thanks so much.
Do you know you forgot to do another one?
Yeah.